Hi there, it's that social worker called Sandra Lisnit Masawi, and welcome to yet another episode of I Am the Monologue. Today we're gonna base our discussion on a saying from our Shona culture. I don't know if it's a Tsumo or Imikira, but it says, Nyoka huru haijirumi. I know I got the Ama2Ks confused, but if you have your phone and you have the game Snake, you will probably get to understand more of what I'm talking about here. So there is a snake hunting for food, and as it bites the food, it grows longer and longer and longer. But the moment it bites itself, or it hurts itself, I don't know, bites its tail, it's game over. So as I was looking at this parallel, it really got me thinking about the concept of self-love. I know for a fact that if we are to go on social media today and really look at what we think, or probably what we represent self-love as, you will find cute vacations, fancy lifestyles, in the spa, popping of champagne and the likes. But when I go back to that Tsumo or Madimikira, it says Nyoka huru haijirume. For that serpent to grow long, it has got to take care of itself enough not to bite itself. So self-love is not just about taking yourself on a picnic. It's not about convincing the whole world that you are happy. It's not about convincing the whole world that you're wealthy, or you're making it, or you're being successful. But it is about taking care of the person that is you. It is about caring for that person enough not to hurt them. It is about being concerned about that person enough that you will spend time with that person and really get to know even the flaws that they have. Now, I know for most of us, we really want to love. It is easy actually to love the good side, to love the side that is always achieving, to love yourself when you are on top of your mountain, but dread or hate yourself when you are in the valley, hate yourself when you probably manifest some of your flaws and weaknesses. But that is the Nyoka huru haijirume concept. Even in the midst of your trials or your battles or your lows, you have got to be sure not to bite yourself. So self-love is not just taking yourself out on a date, but it is accepting yourself for who you are, including your flaws, including those thorny areas in your life, including when you have failures, including when you mess up, when you are bad to others, when you are evil towards others. It is understanding that as a human being, you have a good side and a bad side, but you work on that bad side without judging yourself or criticizing yourself to the extent that you will no longer be able to function. Going back to that reflection of the serpent, a serpent, when it realizes that it's no longer moving at its probably optimum speed, it sheds off some skin. Inovhunura. Inenge yatoona kuti ganda iri arichaite. So it takes a lot of courage for you to accept that this is my flaw and I am going to work on it. And trust me, when that serpent sheds off that flesh, that skin, it becomes more faster. It becomes speedier, if I am to say. So that is the same thing. That is the same thing even with us as humans. It is not only loving ourselves for the high, but it's also loving ourselves even during the lows. It is accepting yourself for who you are, including your flaws, including your weaknesses, and showing yourself love even in those dry moments.